Welcome to Students Incorporated. I'm your host, Mr. Jason. Join me weekly as my students and I bring you content that's informative, positive, fun, and uplifting. This podcast is created and produced with the help of students from the International Community School of Bangkok. In the heart of Bangkok's fashion district, three letters have changed the game for online brands. SOS. This SOS stands for Sense of Style. Today, we are going behind the curtain of Sense of Style, a retail concept that didn't just follow trends. It created a platform for them to live in the real world. I'm your host, Mr. Jason, and today I'm joined by Proud and Esther, my co-host. We are also going to be sitting down with the visionary founder of SOS and Fit You Academy, Khun Thoy, to talk about the business of curation, the future of Thai designers, and what it takes to build a brand that lasts. It's an episode packed with fashion, business strategy, and local talent. But first, let's hear our quote of the day and get some headline news.
Thank you, Mr. Jason, for setting the stage. I'm so excited for this interview. Our segment, Quote of the Day, feels especially relevant today as we are talking about building a brand and fostering creativity. Our quote of the day comes from the iconic American businesswoman and entrepreneur, Esther. She famously said, "I never dreamed about success, I worked for it." This quote perfectly captures the spirit of Khun Thoy and the entire Sense of Style journey. It reminds us that while having a great vision is essential, like seeing the potential in emerging online Thai brands, it's the action and the sheer amount of hard work that turns that vision into a massive, successful brick and mortar reality. Khun Thoy didn't just dream of a better way to shop, she built the system, the stores, and the framework to make it happen. It's an inspiring lesson for any student listening right now. Success isn't magic, it's dedication. And that's our quote of the day. Now onto some headline news.
Thank you for the quote of the day. Now here's some headline news from around the world, all focused on recent developments shaking up the fashion industry. Our first headline comes from Prada Group. Prada Group has officially completed the acquisition of Versace for about $1.5 billion. The deal reunites two of Italy's most iconic fashion houses, bringing Versace's bold, glamorous heritage under the same corporate umbrella as Prada and Miu Miu. This move is being hailed as a major strategic shift aimed at strengthening Prada's global luxury portfolio. Analysts expect that under the new ownership, Versace will undergo a creative refresh and operational realignment with renewed emphasis on craftsmanship, Italian production, and expansion into accessories and footwear. Our next headline comes from H&M. H&M is reteaming with Stella McCartney for a new designer collection scheduled to launch in the first half of 2026. This marks nearly 2 decades since their first collaboration, and this time with a stronger emphasis on sustainability and responsible materials. The upcoming collection is meant to not only showcase stylish designs, but also to highlight responsible textiles, recycled materials, and more eco-conscious manufacturing processes. The collaboration reflects H&M's growing focus on sustainability, especially in response to growing consumer demand for environmentally friendly fashion. And finally, our last headline comes from Nike, Superdry, and Lacoste. Major brands including Nike, Superdry, and Lacoste have had adverts banned in the UK for misleading green claims, accused of greenwashing their products' environmental benefits. The ads reportedly touted sustainability without providing sufficient evidence to back up the environmental impact claims. This crackdown underscores rising scrutiny on sustainability marketing and fashion. Regulators are demanding greater transparency and accountability from brands about their environmental practices. The industry could be entering a new era where marketing claims are more strictly regulated and brands must prove their clear proof of their green credentials.
Thank you for the quote in the headline news. If you have ever walked through Siam Square lately, maybe you have seen the letters SOS. Sense of Style has revolutionized how we shop for local Thai brands, turning online Instagram hits into brick and mortar reality. But building a multi-brand shop doesn't happen by accident. Today we are joined by the woman behind the brand and also the founder of Fit You Academy, an entrepreneurial ecosystem and coaching initiative, Khun Thoy. So welcome to the show. Proud, go ahead and get us started.
Welcome to the show, Khun Thoy. So first question, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background and what you do?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here. So feeling so grateful having a chance to share my journey to you guys. So my name is Thoy. For now, I am 31 and I'm a business owner. My first business is SOS Style. I'm a co-founder of SOS Style. Not only me, but there's a lot of founders. And my another business is Fit You Academy. So it's a kind of ecosystem for transformation, because I do believe that every people in this world were made with a gift. So it's my mission to help them find their gift and shine the brightest with purpose.
Starting with our very first question about SOS, what inspired the creation of Sense of Style, and how did the brand begin, and what vision were you trying to bring to life?
Okay, so back to like 10 years ago. So actually, first group that start SOS, it's my partners. 4 of them start when I was in last year of university. So they start SOS, and then at that time I was taking my final exam, and then they reached out to me because I know one of the founder, and then she reached out to me and asked me like, do I want to join? Because at that time, because I studied accounting, do you know like accounting, that actually the direct path is kind of CPA, auditor, and then I had a chance to go to internship, and I was like, this is not me. I was not made for this. And then when at that time I went to SOS, like when they start like first year, and then I asked them, do you have any job for me? Because I just don't like auditor. At that time, in Thailand, didn't have this much opportunities just like you guys. Like I don't have opportunities like you guys. I just like, if I don't do audit, so maybe I will go to be kind of air hostess, or maybe I will be in Dubai right now. But maybe God direct me to this path. So I say yes to my co-founders, and then that's the beginning stage of how I start my business and going to business owner path since that time until now for 10 years. So to answer your questions, the vision of SOS, I think it's quite clear since day one. Like we don't want to be only give rental for others people. We don't want to be only space and give rental, but we want to be some place that can help brands and customers meet in our place and grow together. These are kind of mindset I was planted since day one until now.
Wow, that sounds really amazing. Could I ask you, Thoy, how would you want to describe SOS brand's identity and what makes it stand out in Thailand's fashion landscape?
Okay, I would say simple luxury and variety and selected. So 3 words. There's a lot of people asking me these questions, and every time I would say the same. It's like, I think all the founders' mindset is all aligned to all of the, because our customers will be all the brands that brand our space and all the end customers that come to buy in our shop. So most of the time, we always think about our customers, the brand and end customers. And I think we want them to, when they come to our store, we want them to be like all in one, like from head to toe, and variety of products, and also have value added service. Because some of the customers, when they come to the store, they were just like no idea. They just want to browsing around, and if they have like staff to come and educate or come and like kind of personal shopper to like, I think this style match you, this kind of things. So I think this turns to be like kind of unique selling point for us, like variety and great service.
So as you mentioned, also, every time me and my friends went to Siam, we would always stop by at SOS because like there's tons of varieties of clothes for us, like even pants and like sweaters and all the things that you want to find. So one might wonder, who is the SOS woman? What kind of customer naturally gravitates towards your brand?
Okay, I would say what kind of SOS woman is like kind of simple luxury and classy. I would say, and more to feminine, because actually our stores were very well known of like special occasion dress. So the perception of our customers when they look at SOS, they would say, I want to come and find some special dress here. So that's how I describe SOS woman.
I've actually have an experience going to SOS for like our ICS banquet. I was looking for a dress and then I happened to pass by Mega Bangna and I went in and I saw the SOS dress and it looks so pretty. So like I can agree like what you just said. And this makes me wonder, how does Thai culture or lifestyle influence your designs and brand directions?
First of all, I think because in Thailand, there's a high season of wedding will be beginning of the year and the end of the year. So when every time when it's like first quarter and last quarter of the year, we will like all of the dress will be like very like best selling thing. Like people come and grab dress to a special occasion. Apart from like special dress in like occasion, I would say during low season, like for summer, like second quarter or third quarter, it's gonna be more trendy about casual thing like jeans, shirts, blazers, tees. Yeah. So and then back to our unique selling point because we have variety of products. So wherever you go, whenever occasion you have, we have it all.
This reminds me that SOS curates many rising Thai designers. So, what criteria do you use when selecting which brands to bring into the store?
Okay. So first of all, the brand should have strong identity, strong branding. We look forward to working with them in long term. So the very beginning or the very important thing is to look for the brand that really have strong identity, strong of like what values they brings, what emotion they try to create. And second thing is how passionate the founders are. Because 10 years of my journey, I know lots of insights. And I found out lots of things like some founders, they were so passionate at first and then they lost their passion or maybe they fight with their co-founders or their partners. So I think one of the things that make their business last long is their passion in creating and sending values and emotion to the right target. Yeah, so I would say these are two important things we're looking for in the brands.
Wow, that sounds really great. Furthermore, Pitoy, how does SOS support and evaluate new designers and brands once they join your ecosystem?
Okay, me and my team, I will let them educate our customers that actually each brand will have different customers and different style. So we will give them insights. For example, Mega Bangna target is quite different from Siam target, but there will be some mutual interest. So these are all insights that we have, and we will educate to our customers, to the brands, that if you wanna join this branch, this kind of insights is what we want you to prepare your things for, because we want them to grow with us also. Yeah. So these are things that first thing that we want to support them, and along the way we also have feedback. Like each store will have a store manager. So every week, store manager and a sales team will call and feedback to brand owner that I think this week, this season, this item will very like best selling. Can you add more stuff? Yeah. So I think these are supports that we give to all of our customers.
I have another question for you.
Yes, please.
So you went to school for accounting?
Yeah.
And then is that the reason why your partners ask you to join them, is because they wanted you to work on the accounting side of the business, or?
No way. I think one thing that I got from accounting is not hard skill, but I think it's a soft skill. Like it's a skill of detail oriented, yeah, and perseverance, yeah, that kind of thing, patient. Yeah, so I think this skill is more valuable than only hard skill that I in auditor term. Yeah, so I think this kind of skills, and also one of the founders told me that she wanted me to join because she saw that I had a good grade, because I graduated with first class honor. I love to learn, and then she told me, she saw me have a good grade, and maybe because I am kind of responsible people, and I know lots of like influencers at that time because I used to play dramas or work in this kind of entertainment thing. So this is what she told me before she invited me.
All right, so thank you. It is fascinating to hear how SOS acts as an incubator for Thai talent, not just a store. So we're going to pause right there. When we come back, we want to look at the bigger picture. We'll discuss how the Thai fashion industry has changed over the last decade and ask Khun Thoy for her advice on how new brands can survive in this competitive market. So we'll be right back after this PSA announcement.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Quick reminder before we dive back into the conversation. As we discuss the sense of style, it's easy to get caught up in the latest trends. But before you hit that buy button, take a moment to ask 3 key questions about your new piece of clothing. 1. Do I need this? 2. Do I love it? And 3. Who made this and how? Choosing clothes that are made responsibly, whether that means high-quality pieces that last, or items sourced from ethical companies, is the most stylish choice you can make. Great style is also conscious style. Now let's get back to the main discussion in part 2. And we are back with our second part. Before the break, we discussed how SOS identifies and elevates new talent. Now we want to look at the bigger picture. Khun Thoy has been navigating this fast-paced industry for a decade, and we want to tap into that experience to understand where Thai fashion is heading. But first, we want to also understand what Fit You Academy is. So Proud, go ahead and get this segment started for us.
Let's quickly talk about the Fit You Academy before we jump back into the fashion industry. Could you describe what Fit You Academy does and why you started it?
Fit You Academy is a place that believes that real transformation comes from within. So purpose of Fit You Academy is I want to lead people and organizations and align them to their purpose so they can grow with peace, clarity, and impact. So why Fit You Academy starts is actually from my pain point, because actually as I told you guys, I didn't have this kind of chance as you guys these days. So I spent 30 years of myself finding what I love, what I'm good at, and I had a lot of like desperate moment and the worst point in my life is once when I was in university, I had an accident. It's an accident that my car turned upside down. And I was the only driver in the car. And I forgot everything. I just remembered when I was in hospital. My last memory is like I drive and then I woke up in the hospital with lots of friends around my bed. And I lost 2 front teeth. And my backbone cracked. And I have to sleep on my bed in the hospital for 1 month. And I have to took examination for final exam on bed. Yeah, but thanks God, I still survive. I survived. Yeah, so all experience I learned in all 30 years. I think I experienced lots of career. I sail lots of things. I had accident. I had crisis in my life. So, and one day when I was like 30 years old, just like last year, I had a chance to do my Ikigai. Have you heard of Ikigai before? Mr. Jason? It's a kind of Japanese philosophy talking about the purpose in your life, why you want to wake up every morning. So last year, I found my Ikigai. So I am here in this world to inspire people and align them to their purpose, because actually I have experience from finding my own purpose for 30 years. Yeah, so this is quite my passion and what I'm good at. So I want to create Fit You Academy and help people to find their calling and shine brightest with purpose.
I would say having guidance can really lead us into like taking a bigger opportunity and having more success in life.
Absolutely, yeah.
I really love this Pit You Academy, And then back into our fashion industry question. After 10 years in the fashion industry, what major shifts have you seen? And how has SOS adapted to stay ahead?
Okay, there's a lot of challenges, but the most important thing I would say it's the disruption of e-commerce and shopping mall. Because actually it's 10 years ago, SOS started when there's no Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, no. Only offline store and some few Thai online brands. So at that time, people come to our stores because they want to try. Yeah, and I think first 3 to 5 years, our growth is so high, like very high. Yeah. So because of the disruption, not only e-commerce but also shopping mall. For now, lots of big shopping mall, they also have spaces for local Thai brands. And I would say 90% of all the brands located in shopping mall, they were all used to be in my store. Yeah, so because these challenges happen, that what make us reflect our strength and our values. So I would come back to actually we still survive because I think our purpose and our core value is clear. Because even there's a disruption of lots of things, but we are places that we want to grow brands. It's a kind of relationship that I water you, you water me, and we grow. I think these values were clear since day one. So I think these things is the core behind that make us still survive.
Ah, that's really nice. Since many Thai brands have creativity but struggle with business side, from a professional perspective view, what advice would you give to designers who want to grow sustainably?
I think first of all, they have to have clear purpose of why they start their business, what values, what emotion they want to create, what is their unique selling point, because actually fashion industry is kind of red ocean. Everyone can enter this battle so easily. So they have to have very unique selling point, and all the partners or all the co-founders should have aligned vision. So there's one of the core things that make their business last long.
So in your opinion, what do you hope people feel or think when they wear SOS clothing?
Confident. Especially confident in their own skin. Yeah, just confident in how natural beauty they are. Yeah, because we have variety of products, so each style will match different interests and different type. Yeah.
Yeah, confidence.
Okay.
And in many years of experience, what do you believe helps a fashion brand survive beyond trends and truly growing as a business itself?
I would say the same thing, the founders have to have clear purpose of why they start, who they serve, and founder must have passion towards what they are doing, because I think having passion towards something, it will make you stay. Even you face struggles or obstacles, but you will remain in the battle because you love it.
Lastly, how important is community for emerging brands, and how does SOS help cultivate that?
Actually, it's my role right now. It's my project right now that I'm trying to co-create communities, and actually it's aligned with marketing in 2026. So as you can see, lots of brands this day, they go together. Let's create something together. Let's be a community instead of let's competing. Let's be community. Yeah. So for now, actually, I still work with my team that I want to create kind of journey 360 view of SOS women journey, not only fashion but also maybe dining, beauty, wellness. Yeah. So for now, I'm trying to create this kind of experience in my CRM, customer relationship management, and also kind of awareness through co-promotion. Actually, Pimin Yusu, we will have collaboration, promotion, and also CRM together this month. Yeah. So, so we co-create. So I really do believe in power of co-create something together.
As we end this episode, we want to give a big thank you to Khun Thoy for sharing her incredible journey and insights into the world of sense of style. Her vision and dedication to supporting emerging Thai designers is truly inspiring. My biggest takeaway today was how SOS isn't just a store, but an incubator, a place for creativity and where it meets the business structure needed to survive. Whether you are a designer or a shopper, it's clear that the future of Thai fashion is about community and curation. If you enjoyed today's episode, please make sure to subscribe to our show on your favorite platform and leave us a review. We drop a new episode every week. We'd love to hear from you as well. And as always, this podcast would not be possible without the hard work and support of our international student production team.
All music and sound effects are courtesy of Pixabay.com, a vibrant community of creatives sharing copyright-free images, videos, and music.
And we are signing off until next time. We are Students Incorporated, because your voice matters.